Presidential politics are in full swing ahead of the coming election year. More than a dozen states have lawsuits pending to remove former President Trump's name from appearing on primary ballots over his participation in the January 6th insurrection. Maine and Colorado have already barred the former president from their primaries, decisions that will likely see appeal.
Rick Chambers in the News Center with the latest tonight. Rick.
Yeah, Micah, the Trump team has already said it's going to appeal that announcement from Maine, while those other states may be waiting for the U.S. Supreme Court to render its decision on the Colorado barring of Mr. Trump. But that's got to come quickly before the country slides into electoral chaos.
This is something that I did not choose to do, but that I was obligated to do under Maine law and the Constitution.
Maine's Secretary of State discussing her removal of Donald Trump from the upcoming primary election ballot.
I'm mindful that no Secretary of State has ever deprived a candidate of ballot access under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, but no presidential candidate has ever engaged in an insurrection.
Bellows says that she made her decision after challenges to Mr. Trump being on the ballot were filed, citing the 14th Amendment, marking Maine now as the second state to remove Donald Trump from the primary following Colorado's lead.
We desperately need guidance from the U.S. Supreme Court.
Political analyst Jessica Levinson expects other states considering a challenge to Trump on the ballot will wait for the Supreme Court to hand down its decision.
We're looking at Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, and we need the Supreme Court to provide clarity as to who is barred from the ballot and who isn't.
And time, she says, is critical. Primary elections for president begin at the end of January.
Obviously, we need to start printing ballots. We are going to be voting in primary elections soon. And so the Supreme Court can only wait so long.
Here in California, despite calls to have him removed, Donald Trump will be on the March 5th ballot. Secretary of State Shirley Weber saying it is more critical than ever to safeguard elections in a way that transcends political divisions.
And also keep in mind that many states have to mail ballots to troops that are overseas, so the clock right now is running. Time is critical. The Supreme Court has to act quickly. Cher, I'll throw it back to you.
Rick, thank you.